endless possibilities at Fresno Suit Outlet. We're the home of the 3-suit deal. 3 suits, 3 shirts, 3 ties, 3 belts, 3 hankies, and 3 pairs of socks. Everything starting at just $2.99. Fresno Suit Outlet carries suits up to size 74. Why spend more?
Where good things come in threes. That's the Fresno Suit Outlet triple play.
Oh, Vietnam was an interesting one because I was older than most of the people I served with. And I learned, I think one of the statements I make, is it's really hard to shoot people you know. I think I learned that, is that when you don't know them and they're just a person in a tree line, it's really pretty easy to shoot at them. But when you get somebody, you've eaten with them and you share Coke with them or a beer with them, and now you get mad at them, you don't get so mad that you would actually do harm because you control that because you appreciate them. You have a connectivity to them. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm here trying to get the Grizzlies to connect with the community, because I want the community to connect. We've had one of the highest murder rates in several years and per capita in the entire United States. It's because people are not connected with people. People are not having an understanding and appreciation, a commitment to other people. And I believe that the Grizzlies baseball, because it is the summer sport, is the summer, that's what boys of summer, and the whole issue of trying to get people to have people of the summer, to use the Grizzlies as a lightning rod to bring the community together so that we can connect and get to know each other and say, wow, I didn't know how cool you guys were. I didn't know how talented you were. I didn't know that you were doing that. And there's so many hundreds of things that go on in this community that most people don't know about. But once you get to know it, you say, wow, I have a whole different perspective of you and what you're doing. And if I can use this stadium and the Grizzlies as that lightning rod to bring the community together where people have a greater appreciation, a greater involvement, a greater treasure of each other, then we can change a lot of the problems that we're having here. Well, I have been given the gift of creativity, I guess, because I grew up without a lot of money, so I had to use pieces of wood, or I had to make up my toys. We couldn't afford toys, so I had to come up with an imagination that created things. And so I kind of grew up with that from day one. I bring that kind of spontaneity, that kind of, hey, let's do something different. Let's do something remarkable. The term that's now in by Seth Godin is the purple cow. Let's create something that people say, wow, what was that? I've not seen that before. And so that kind of motivates me. That's been my life, everything that I've done from grammar school on, in competing, even when I was a senior in high school, I would do things differently just so that people would say, let's don't just accept the status quo, let's challenge the status quo. Let's say, how can we make this better? And I've been that way all my life, and I bring that to this scenario of trying to make the Grizzlies a better team.